It's mid-September. The rainy season is right around the corner. We're probably about a month away from having a lot of rain coming our way. And as you can see, it's really nice out right now. So there is a lot to tackle outside that I want to tackle before we're getting absolutely drenched. I want to check out the roof and I want to clean it off. Obviously, I've seen the drone footage. There's a lot of debris up there and I couldn't see any of the drains in the footage. So I'm going to have to go locate those, make sure that they're clear as well. I'm not sure when the last maintenance was done on the roof. It seems like it was a long time ago. And I want to check out the roof for any kinds of leaks and damage so that I can assess that damage, fix the damage before the torrential downpours that we get here on the West Coast. So that's my number one priority for today. That's the thing with these kinds of properties. We knew buying an oceanfront property with over half an acre of land, we have a lot of trees surrounding this house, so it was going to be a lot of work to maintain this property and maintain the house. And there is still a lot to do outside before we even start to think about renovating. Maintenance on your house is so important no matter what. It's one of the biggest investments that you make in your entire life. I'm not sure when it was done last, but it seems like it was a while ago. We do know that the skylight needs to be assessed. We woke up to a puddle on our counter. And I need to figure out where the leak point or the weak point is. I see a lot of mossy, moldy buildup on the roof, and I just want to make sure that the drains are working correctly, unclog anything that needs to be unclogged, clean things off. I grew up on a big property, so I'm kind of used to it. I love the work of maintaining and cleaning and getting outside and doing some cleanup. I know it's not for everyone. It's pretty cool up here, actually. This roof is definitely a collection area for all things tree debris, and having so many trees around the house, this is going to be a constant battle. I think what needs to happen is that I need to start clearing this roof off. And I can't really see too much because there's so much debris up here. Great view, great vantage point. If we're gonna keep the flat roof, we might as well just add like an upper deck up here. You can really see how close the trees are to the roof line and to the house when you're up here. And I would be lying if I said that it didn't concern me. I gotta grab a tape measure because that is concerningly close. It's less than an arm's length away from the house. 2 feet max. Like I can touch this tree, and this tree is massive. I don't want to cut down any trees, though. They're big, beautiful, mature trees, and that would absolutely break my heart. But this tree, it's even got a lean towards the house. So if by chance it ever came down, it's taking this whole house out. That's not good. And I don't know how I feel about, I love, when we were on the ground, I love that tree. I think we're gonna have to have someone in and check it out because the last thing I wanna do is renovate this whole house and then have a tree come down on it and all your work's gone. Like even this branch. If this came down on someone instead of the roof, this would really hurt you. The last thing I wanna do is cut down trees. But the last thing I want is this massive tree, which is most definitely leaning this way, to come down in a massive windstorm. I mean, it's been standing here for, I don't know, count the rings, much longer than the house has been here. But I really don't love the lean that it has. The roof seems like it's in decent condition though. It's kind of cool being up here. I'm gonna start cleaning it off. It's gonna be so satisfying to clean this roof. I love getting out the blower, getting out the power washer, cleaning things off. This is fun. My 2 priorities on this roof are 1, clean it off, get all of the debris off. And in doing that, I'm hoping to find the drainage because I think it's covered by debris right now. And if those get clogged, then you've got a really big issue and you've got a lot of water sitting on your roof. So I would assume they'd be at the corners and everything kind of drains out, but I can't see them right now. So wish me luck. I decided I'm going to start from the octagon and push everything towards the far side of the house because that's where there's really not much going on and I can just throw the debris over the side of the roof, which is so much easier than having to like bag it or whatnot and then deal with it when I'm on the ground. Made a bit of a mess. gonna start out here and work my way back. And I've got a shovel and a blower and a broom for now. So we'll see how this goes. What did you say?
There's stuff falling into the kitchen, dirt and pine needles through the skylight.
Through the skylight.
I think it's the top right from here, or somewhere along the right.
You were inside and there was just debris falling down?
Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah.
That's debris, like that's not water.
Yeah, water would be more.
Yeah.
Which is why we've seen leaks.
Fun. Okay. Thanks for letting me know.
Yeah.
Is Griffin still asleep?
Yeah.
Okay. Just in case you couldn't hear that, he came out because he was letting me know that there's debris falling into the house off of the roof through the skylight or some point in the skylight. So that's always fun. But this is why I'm doing this now, because I don't want to be dealing with leaks in the middle of a downpour with high winds, soaked to the bone. I knew there was going to be some things. At least we know. Oh my gosh, there you are. Wow, you are buried. I moved from Ontario so I didn't have to shovel snow anymore. Oh, that's where it's fully plugged. Oh my. This worked well to plug it. A perfectly formed plug. It's solid. Like I'm squeezing hard. This thing's solid. Now it's time to find the other ones. Actually, now it's time for a break. The sun is high. Both my batteries are dead. I need water, but look at this. Ah. Whoa. Oh. Wow.
These guys, the little ones, have no idea. Right?
No.
Everyone's always saying, do you realize how lucky you are?
Yeah. And I'm back. It's been a couple of hours and the sun has gone away, but now I am racing against an incoming storm and I don't want it to rain. I don't want this to get wet. Makes things much harder. So hoping I can get this done before the rain comes. Okay, let's go. Nothing like finding a crab shell on the roof. Never know what you're gonna find. I did a bit of research because I don't know a lot about flat roofs, and the only other time that I've ever dealt with a flat roof build was on a project called Lean on Me with Homes on Homes and the Homes Group, and that was back almost, I feel like it was 18 years ago, so it's been a while. And we installed scuppers, but I even had to look up what a scupper was because I wasn't actually sure if this was a scupper. From what I found out, this is a roof drain in the field of the roof, and scuppers are installed in the parapet wall so that water can flow out horizontally. That makes sense to me because this looks like a drain. It's a vertical roof drain and it attaches to the downspouts underneath the soffit of this house, dripping down from that downspout that is not attached. Oh, no wonder. I'm gonna have to fix these too because right now a lot of them, oh, it smells out here. That's detached. There's just water flowing down the side of the house. So this is Griffin's room, and there's the downspout, which seems to have just been roughly cut in afterwards. But this is the corner in his room that had the water damage. And I don't know how long this has been set up like this, but this is where the water drains out to, right onto the siding and right beside the foundation. So there is nothing keeping the water away from the house. In fact, it's actually draining right onto the house. And this is a pretty easy fix. Like, you just need to extend this downspout down and out away from the house to divert the water away. Just seems silly. The only thing is I can't really identify all of the downspouts. There's only one that I haven't been able to find over on the far corner. This is the only one that doesn't have an exposed downspout. But it looks like it should, which would explain that hole, especially considering that it looks like they're all interconnected and drain out to this retaining wall. I'm going to continue to clean off this roof today and make sure all of the drains are functioning properly, try to get rid of the standing water, and go from there. The other thing is that it makes sense to me that there should be some kind of cover strainer thingamabob on this so that all of the debris that's falling from the trees doesn't clog up the drain. There are no covers on any of these roof drains. I don't know if that's standard or not. You would think that the roof drain would have some kind of protection. Now that I've got them cleared, I am going to find some kind of solution to keep them protected. Obviously, they're crucial to how this roof functions, and all of the roof drains on this roof were clogged. So I can only imagine when the rainy season hits, how much standing water this roof collects. And I'm gonna look into the attic space of the pool area because there's an attic hatch up here, just a couple clips keeping it closed. So be interested to see what's in there because we've been hearing some in the ceiling of the pool area. Lots to look at. And the skylight that's leaking. So we've got to figure that one out as well. Actually a really good test. I got it cleared off and now I could see where the water drains to and how this roof is functioning. And this is the worst corner. Like there is several inches of water buildup in this corner. And it even seems like this drain is built up versus having everything sloping to it. This is a lot of weight on the roof and standing water that would just kind of sit here during the rainy season, continuing to put pressure on the roof and obviously doing what water does and slowly destroying everything. So I wanted to see how this roof is functioning. It seems like it's in decent condition, but it also seems like it's not draining properly, obviously. I think the goal for a flat roof would be that there's as little standing water as possible. And on the front corners of this roof, there's a lot of standing water. Maybe I'm just trying to justify eventually ripping it off, but it seems like this is not good. This is a lot. This is a lot of water. This is actually starting to make sense because as I was cleaning this roof off, I noticed that this corner in particular, the torch on has been flaking and looks like it's more worn. And obviously that makes sense because there's been so much standing water here that's just been eating away at this roof. I can see it as I'm starting to clear this water. So that's obviously not good. So heavy, so heavy. Just sitting on the roof. This is just a collection point for debris. I know it takes work, but a little bit of maintenance every year, maybe twice a year, probably twice a year. Cleaning off the roofs, cleaning out the eaves troughs, power washing the house, cleaning the windows and doors. Then it doesn't become such a big issue and it's not such a big job. This is a big job and it's taking me so long because it seems like it hasn't been done in a long time. But if I did this twice a year, I come up quickly, probably don't even need to bring a shovel. I just bring the blower, make sure I clear out all the drains, and away you go. It'd probably take me like an hour max. This has been a 2-day job. It's the same with almost anything. If you don't use it, you lose it. Physical activity, your health, making sure you go on walks or get moving every day. Choose your hard. I have heard that so many times. Choose your hard. Yes, it's hard to be active, but it's even harder to lose your mobility. Yes, it's hard for twice a year having to remember to maintain your house, but your house is also one of the biggest, if not your biggest investments in your life. So why wouldn't you maintain it? Do you want to see it run into the ground? It's so satisfying to me every year to go and make sure everything's good to go, nothing's leaking. Trust me, and I get it because I have minimal time as it is. When you have kids, it just seems like time disappears, but this has got to be a priority. It's just got to be a priority. It's a big roof. That was a lot of work. I'm tired. Actually, now that I kind of have this cleared off, seems like a decent time to not good. That's not good. I'm just gonna put this back on for now.